Fast food often means cheap, quick, and indulgent, but that can come at a cost. As one recent analysis warns, the fast food diet is often associated with high calorie, high fat, and high salt content. Still, every chain has its fans, and even some healthy surprises. Today, we're ranking America's most famous fast food brands. We're talking burgers, fries, tacos, donuts, and more, all USA-grown chains. From health scandals to taste test fails, let's start at the bottom. 13. KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. It is the epitome of fried chicken indulgence, and unfortunately, that means trouble for your arteries. Their extra crispy chicken is deliciously crispy, but one piece, a single breast, is about 530 calories with a whopping 1,150 milligrams of sodium. The original recipe chicken isn't much better, around 390 calories and 1,190 milligrams sodium per breast. To put it in perspective, that's more than half of your daily salt limit in one drumstick. Studies even link fried chicken diets like KFC's to higher heart disease risk. Taste-wise, KFC has nostalgic appeal. Who doesn't love those biscuits? But it's literally full of unhealthy fats and salt. At least they offer some grilled options and healthier sides. For example, KFC's grilled chicken breast is only about 210 calories and much lower in fat. Still, most people come for the fryers. Even KFC's beloved side of mashed potatoes with gravy pushes your fat and salt way up. Over the years, there have been rumors and reports about undercooked chicken or unsanitary kitchens, like old viral videos, which haven't helped KFC's image. And despite menu tweaks, KFC rarely rates well on healthy lists. In short, finger licking can be artery clogging. Popular, yes, but KFC's menu is heavy on grease and salt, making it our worst chain on the list by health standards, and guilty pleasure.
12. Burger King. They flames the grill. That Whopper char-grilled taste is iconic, but it's still a burger joint through and through. The classic Whopper, with cheese and mayo, clocks in at around 660 calories and absurd sodium. They've tried to add healthier items, famously launching the plant-based Impossible Whopper in 2019. But even that has 630 calories and about 1,350 milligrams of sodium. In fact, BK's Impossible Whopper is only about 40 calories fewer than the Beef Whopper, so your nutrition improves only marginally. Burger King also faces controversies. Remember their moldy Whopper ad campaign? It won awards, but it highlighted how quickly BK's fake preservatives can rot. And Burger King has had its share of tone-deaf social media stunts, forgetting the unfiltered BK tweets or the short-lived feel your way marketing that earned mockery. These gaffes dent its image slightly. On the plus side, BK does offer a few better options. Grilled chicken sandwiches, salads, and vegetarian sides exist, and Kozai Meal even noted that some BK menu swaps, like no mayo cheese, can make things healthier. But overall, between higher calories and past PR flops, Burger King lands near the bottom of our list. It's a notch above KFC mainly because of taste appeal and occasionally clever marketing, but it's still an indulgence.
Number 11. Domino's. Domino's was once famously the punching bag of pizza chains. Before 2010, its pizza suffered low marks in blind taste tests. Reuters even reported Domino's had high marks for convenience but low grades for taste, tied for last place among major chains. Folks would joke Domino's was the taste of cardboard. In 2009, the company took that blow to heart and completely overhauled its recipe. New dough, sauce, cheese, which sharply improved the flavor. Today, those changes have paid off. Domino's pizzas taste much better, but the chain still carries the old stigma. Nutritionally, Domino's pizza is classic carb and cheese comfort food. A single slice of cheese pizza can be 200 to 300 calories, and that's before pepperoni. It's not nearly as grease-soggy as KFC, but let's be honest, ordering pizza often comes with a side of garlic butter and soda, so sodium and calories add up fast. Domino's also had a public relations nightmare when a viral video in 2009 showed unsanitary kitchen practices. Domino's suffered a stock plunge that day. The company responded aggressively, including that recipe revamp and a transparent web campaign. Still, that episode left a mark on Domino's image quotient for some customers. All told, Domino's edges out Pizza Hut, coming next, because its taste today is better than before. It's still not health food by any stretch, pizza rarely is, but at least it's eating good enough that Brand Keys once said Domino's outranks all in convenience, and it no longer ties with Chuck E. Cheese for worse taste.
Number 10. Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut is a massive chain. It's been America's go-to pizza for decades, but it's struggling in recent years. Analysts note that Pizza Hut now ranks behind Domino's in taste rankings, even though it still dominates in sheer number of outlets, over 16,000 worldwide. Their menu innovations, stuffed crust, hot wings, pasta bowls, were hits years ago, but lately the shine has worn off. People love the original pan pizza and the cheesy breadsticks, but nutrition-wise, it's all heavy carbs and fat. One slice of a classic large pepperoni hut has around 300 plus calories, and that's before you add ranch or buffalo sauce. To Pizza Hut's credit, the company has tried to clean up its act a bit. They've removed trans fats, MSG, and artificial colors from many recipes, and even pledged no antibiotics in their chicken by 2022. But for our ranking, it's the current reputation that counts. Pizza Hut's image took hits with late fees and delivery delays complaints, and its steady slide in the marketplace makes it less cool than some trends, like gourmet fast casual. It's still beloved by families for kids' night, but by many accounts, it isn't the hottest pizza anymore. All said, Pizza Hut lands just above Domino's. It's hardly bottom tier like KFC or BK, but it's not soaring high either. Number 9. Dunkin' Donuts. Next up, coffee and donuts. Dunkin', formerly Dunkin' Donuts, is famous for its iced coffees and sugary treats. On one hand, it's super popular, a literal morning ritual for many, and their breakfast sandwiches and bakery items hit the spot. But let's be real, Dunkin' isn't health food. A glazed donut packs about 260 calories and 12 grams of fat, and a large flavored latte can easily exceed 400 calories, plus lots of sugar. In fact, an average Dunkin' cup is only slightly lower cal than a Starbucks drink. Starbucks patrons average 156 kcals per drink purchase versus Dunkin's 117 kcals on average, from a nutrition study. Those lattes and mochas are like dessert in a cup. Dunkin' did once stumble into controversy. In 2015, people freaked out when it was revealed their powdered sugar donuts used titanium dioxide, a whitening agent also found in paint and sunscreen. Environmental groups called it a cancer risk, and Dunkin' pledged to remove the chemical from its donuts. Not exactly a health scare, but it made news. Brand-wise, Dunkin' leans on nostalgia and New England charm, and it quietly says, "We have zero trans fats in any products," on their site. Still, as a chain built on coffee and fried dough, it can only rank so high. It's tasty in a nostalgic way and popular, ranks among the top chains by locations, but nutritionally, it's near the bottom of the barrel. 8. Panda Express. Time for a Chinese-American chain, Panda Express. On paper, Panda markets itself with healthier choices. They have a walk-smart menu of lower-cal entrees, and you can get veggies or a smaller plate. They even brag that one walk-smart serving is under 300 calories. But in reality, Panda is very high in sodium and uses MSG, which can make you feel bloated or keep you thirsty. For instance, a standard serving of their famous orange chicken has over 800 milligrams of sodium. That's 1/3 of your whole day's recommended limit in a single entree. It also contains monosodium glutamate for flavor, which some folks react to with headaches or flushing. Taste-wise, Panda Express is addictively good. Who doesn't love Panda's orange chicken or chow mein? It's the go-to quick Chinese for many Americans, but its image has downsides. Despite its fast food success, some Asian Americans criticize it as not authentic Chinese food. It's very Americanized. And, like Dunkin', Panda came under fire in 2015 when a YouTube chef accused it of using animal products in their chow mein that violated certain religious diets. It was somewhat debunked, but it shook faith. Nutrition-wise, Panda is better than a donut shop, but not by much. Yes, they offer steamed brown rice and veggies if you dare, and you can customize. Hold the MSG, choose grilled shrimp. But most customers probably load up on beef, noodles, and sugary sauces. Their fizzy teas, with artificial flavors, also hide plenty of sugar. So, in short, Panda has plenty of warning flags, high salt and possible additives, plus a reputation that can spark controversy. Number 7. Subway. Subway for decades touted itself as the healthiest fast food, a foot-long salad on bread alternative. That image took a heavy hit after several scandals. First came the odd legal case. Ireland ruled Subway's 6-inch bread wasn't even legally bread because it contained 5% sugar by weight, way above what bread laws allow. Then there was the Jared Fogle scandal, where their celebrity spokesperson went to jail. And every dietitian has pointed out that some Subway sandwiches are packed with sodium and preservatives. One has quipped, "The only thing healthier than a Subway sandwich is White Castle's toilet. At least those have lettuce on the bottom." Kidding, but you get the idea. So where does Subway stand? Popular, but tarnished. People still grab Subway for a quick meal. After all, you can load it with veggies and pick whole wheat bread, but it's lost credibility. Even though Subway offers low-calorie subs and in 2021 tried to ban gel soda from kids' menus, it now sits in the middle. Nutritionally, a 6-inch Subway sandwich ranges wildly, depending on toppings. But some, like spicy Italian, can have 800 plus calories by itself. 6. McDonald's. The biggest fast food empire on earth is right in the middle of our rankings. McDonald's is an icon. We all know Ronald, Big Macs, and Golden Fries. It's virtually impossible to not mention McDonald's in a USA chain list. But why not higher or lower? McDonald's famously plays on nostalgia and consistency. When you want something familiar and satisfying, Mickey D's hits the spot. People flock to new menu items, the McRib Revival, new crispy chicken sandwich, or the occasional viral McDonald's McFlurry. They know it'll taste like McDonald's. So in the taste department, McDonald's is a winner. After all, it's often ranked first by customers for favorite fast food burger brand. On the flip side, McDonald's menu is not health savvy. One Big Mac contains about 590 calories and 1,050 milligrams of sodium. Pair it with fries and a medium soda, and you've blown a day's recommended fat and salt. Their salads and wraps exist, but many people find those underwhelming or loaded with creamy dressing. McDonald's knows this. In 2019, UK News even reported an MP calling out McDonald's Monopoly contest as a danger to public health for tempting kids with junkier choices. The company did respond by adding more fruits and carrot sticks and by phasing out toys with high-calorie meals in USU, but in the US, we still get the supersized sugars. McDonald's has had its share, from lawsuits over worker pay to questions about supply chain ethics. One health controversy, the chain used to fry everything in beef tallow decades ago, then switched oils, then tried sweeteners, but nothing as dramatic as some others. One early OOO's fiasco, a video of a rat crawling on cheese in a UK McD, which made international headlines. That said, McDonald's stays mostly out of the doghouse compared to others. Maybe because it's so ubiquitous, people have just accepted some evil villain jokes about it. Number 5. Starbucks. Yes, the coffee chain. You might be surprised to see Starbucks on our list. It's all about coffee and pastries. But with 15,000 plus stores in the US, it's definitely a chain. Flavor-wise, Starbucks is top tier. Those cafe lattes, frappuccinos, and seasonal drinks have legions of fans, and people will wait in line for the latest pumpkin spice latte. Even black coffee lovers praise the quality. However, Starbucks is playing a double game. Delicious isn't always nutritious here. Let's talk calories. A plain tall coffee is fine, 5 calories. But add milk, sugar, syrups, whipped cream, and suddenly you've built a desert in a cup. In fact, the worst offender is the venti peppermint white chocolate mocha. At 620 calories per serving, it's more than a Big Mac's calories, and yet people guzzle those things. Starbucks averages higher calories per purchase than Dunkin'. The chain has made some healthy moves, offering more almond and oat milk, under 200-calorie iced teas, and free water. But the menu still tempts you with white hot chocolate and pumpkin cream chai lattes. Image-wise, Starbucks tries to be a progressive brand. It's had public fights like the 2018 Philadelphia store incident, and it reacts quickly. After 2 black men were arrested waiting at a table, Starbucks closed 8,000 stores for racial bias training. That effort earned them some praise, but also showed how quickly a viral moment can blow up their image. More recently, Starbucks workers have attempted to unionize, and the company's pushback has drawn criticism. Still, those issues feel slightly above the food. People still flock to Starbucks for the experience and the drinks.
Number 4. Taco Bell. Believe it or not, Taco Bell is often labeled one of the healthier fast food giants. Hear us out. Taco Bell's menu is mostly tacos, burritos, and nachos. Not exactly health food, but they've innovated a lot with customization. Around 75% of its menu items can be under 500 calories if you know how to order. They offer the fresco-style swap, replacing cheese mayo with pico de gallo, and a power menu bowl with grilled chicken and rice. Vegetarian and even keto-ish protein bowl options exist. Yes, they still sell XXL crunch wraps dripping with nacho cheese, but those are optional. From a taste perspective, Taco Bell is guilty pleasure delicious. Salsa, spicy sauce, seasoned meat, the flavors are addicting. Many Taco Bell fans praise it as better than other fast burrito options. Taco Bell also scores points for being cheap and fun. It has late night hours, gaming promotions, remember Doritos Locos Taco launch, and even once ran a burrito campaign, free burritos on Halloween. Health-wise, it's tricky. A beefy 5-layer burrito is 650 calories, but a crunchy taco can be just 170 calories. Taco Bell has few controversies. They've mostly flown under the radar, except weird rumors. No bullfrogs in the meat. The beef, it's what's for dinner. People once sued them to prove they use beef. They do. So Taco Bell sits high because it's tasty and reasonably customizable, with more health options than people give it credit for. Number 3. Wendy's. Wendy's might surprise some viewers, but it's our bronze medal chain. Here's why. Unlike some of the others below, Wendy's knows it's not a health nut brand. It embraces fresh ingredients. Wendy's mantra has long been fresh, never frozen, and they often tout that their beef patties hit the grill from fresh meat. No freezer chemicals. That promise gives their burgers a noticeable flavor boost. The fan favorite Dave's Single with cheese and bacon has about 590 calories, comparable to McDonald's. But that fresh pitch earns brownie points. Nutrition-wise, Wendy's has more genuine, healthy options than many major burger chains. They offer a surprisingly large salad lineup, Cobb, apple pecan, Caesar, taco salads, where you can even skip meat and pile on veggies. They also have baked potatoes and chili as sides, whereas others only give fries or onion rings. A small Frosty is still a chocolate treat, but hey, at least you had a chili side. Cozy Meals specifically notes Wendy's relatively large selection of salads as a health bonus. Additionally, Wendy's portion sizes are often slightly smaller than its peers. Their fries are crispier, but usually less greasy than McD's. Wendy's also knows how to play with its image. The chain's Twitter account is legendary for roasting others and itself with a snarky, millennial-friendly tone. It's not without humor controversies, but it mostly gels with younger crowds. There haven't been any major scandals tied to Wendy's. On the upside, Wendy's has done some good nutrition moves, removing stuff like high fructose corn syrup from buns and offering more fresh fruit. Where Wendy's falls short, yes, it's still a burger chain. Fries, chicken nuggets, Frosty shakes, not much of that is healthy. Number 2, Chipotle. Now we hit the top tier. Number 2 goes to Chipotle Mexican Grill, the fast casual burrito barn. Chipotle really blurred the line between fast food and real food, and voters and nutritionists tend to love it. Customers rave about the flavor of Chipotle's cilantro lime rice and hand-pressed tortillas. The ability to see your food being made with actual meat and peppers right out of boxes gives it a fresh image. From a health standpoint, Chipotle is generally better than a classic burger. It's the place that taught Americans you can guzzle guac guilt-free. You can build a very nutritious meal there. Brown rice, black beans, grilled chicken or sofritas, fajita veggies, lettuce, pico. Skip the cheese and sour cream and it becomes quite healthy. True, you can also smash your macros with a giant burrito loaded with cheese and steak. A Chipotle burrito with guac can hit 1,000 plus calories. And Chipotle has had high-profile food safety scares, 2015 E. coli and norovirus outbreaks.
Those outbreaks made headlines and temporarily hurt sales, but Chipotle learned from them cleaner practices and recovered. There's less image drama now, so it's not dragging in our ranking. What keeps Chipotle from number one? Portion sizes are large, and it's very easy to go overboard on sodium and calories, hence the warnings to watch the salt. Some nutritionists note a full meal can be 1,200 plus calories if you're not careful, but compared to a fried chicken combo or bacon double cheeseburger, it's much more wholesome. By taste and principle, Chipotle is a fan favorite. It's trendy and feels modern, bowl meals, keto, paleo, vegetarian. It checks so many boxes. 1. Chick-fil-A. Our best fast food chain in America by our combined criteria is Chick-fil-A. Yes, the chicken sandwich mecca. You might argue, how can a fried chicken chain be number one? And you'd be right to wonder. Here's the story. Their taste and service are legendary, and the signature chicken sandwich, fried chicken breast, pickles, buns, is simple but incredibly popular. The chicken is marinated in a special blend, the buns are soft, the pickles are crispy. It's comfort food perfection to many. People in the South where CFA started actually line up on Sundays to get their weekly fix after discovering Sunday lunch substitutes. Surprisingly, Chick-fil-A also plays well on nutrition relative to fried food. They don't use trans fats, and as 46 notes, they offer actual healthier options like grilled chicken sandwiches and salads. You can swap in a grilled chicken instead of fried or get kale salad or chicken noodle soup. They also provide fruit cups, Greek yogurt parfaits, and apple slices for kids. So while you could order a Big Mac and fries at McDonald's, at Chick, you could order grilled nuggets and some kale. It's not entirely unhealthy if you choose wisely. However, no chain is perfect. Chick-fil-A's founder and CEO have been openly religious, and in the 2010s, it came out that they donated millions to anti-LGBT organizations. When media caught wind of this, it led to national boycotts and protests. That hurt Chick's image as an everybody's sandwich. They have since curbed many of those donations, but critics still bring it up. It's a mark against them in our bad image criterion. They also infamously close on Sundays, which some customers love, rest day for employees, but others complain about. But honestly, Chick-fil-A has turned that into a charm point. I'll have to wait until Monday, is common. Their prices are a bit higher, it's a premium fast food, but lines never die down. The staff are trained to say, "my pleasure," and they actually get high service scores. If there's one thing to remember, it's that fast food isn't all the same. Some chains, like Taco Bell, Wendy's, Chipotle, give you more ways to cut the junk, while others, KFC, Burger King, lean hard into indulgence. We tried to balance nutrition, flavor, and the occasional drama. Did our list match your gut feeling? Who would you rank number 1 or number 13? Let us know in the comments. Whatever your favorite, we hope this ranking got you thinking.